So that means you have to talk without the, and then you tell that you share the.
Hi, ladies and gentlemen. We are delighted to have you on board for this live stream. So today we'll be talking about VAT, demystified, anything to do with VAT, and we are delighted to have you. You can also share the link to have other people join, subscribe to our channel. We'll be having my colleague Maxwell to take us through VAT Demystified, to be able to enlighten us about VAT, who are obligated for VAT, why you need to comply as a business. Yes, so I'll hand over to my colleague
It takes 2 minutes to
Maxwell Seroney, a consultant at Peak Insights, to take us through the session. Thank you.
do.
Thank you, Lewis, for the introduction. My name is Maxwell Seroney.
Alafu you move hivi. Yes, move a bit to your
Yes, hii on hii hapa, isn't it? Takuenda ma document. This. Yeah, kuja utumie itu hii. Just come here. Yeah, wacha tu kuja. Yes. Kwa chini kwanza.
Okay, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Maxwell Seronei, a consultant at Peak Insights. And today I'm going to share with you on understanding VAT. VAT errors are one of the most common causes of audits. VAT errors are one of the most common causes of audits and penalties for businesses in Kenya. So today I'll be able to share with you and make you understand how VAT works and how I can help you stay compliant. So I'll dive into my presentation. I hope the screen can be seen. Lewis, can you confirm if the screen is showing? Okay. So I'll start by sharing about our company, about Peak Insights. So Peak Insights is basically a consulting firm which we help businesses in accounting and tax advisory. We also provide strategy advisory, which will help your business scale and thrive for good. So, what is value-added tax? Value-added tax is an indirect tax that is paid by a person who consumes, supplied in Kenya or imported into Kenya. The next aspect is why are you obligated to register for VAT? First of all, it is a legal requirement. If your business meets the annual turnover threshold of 5 million and above, you are legally obligated to register for VAT. The next aspect of why you should register for VAT is it enhances credibility. VAT registration clients and businesses partners. Many business and government agencies prefer to deal with businesses which are VAT registered. It is also important to register for VAT so that you can be able to access to input VAT deductions. VAT input deductions are only applicable to businesses which have registered for VAT. The next aspect is on why you should register for who is paid. For a business with a threshold turnover of 5 million and above, you are supposed to register for VAT. It is also important to note that if you are frequently transacting with government or counties, you are supposed to register for VAT. Also, it is important to providing digital services in Kenya. Whether you are registered for VAT or not, it is important to register for VAT because it is one of the compliance. So what are the documents which are required you to register for VAT? The first document is certificate of incorporation, also registration certificate, which is issued by the registrar of companies. The second document is the latest CR12/CR13, which shows the details for directors and company officials. You'll also need your company PIN certificate, a sample invoice. You'll also need a tax compliance certificate for the directors, and at the same, a tax compliance certificate for the company, director's PIN certificate, and a business permit. So how does VAT work? VAT works on the input/output tax system, whereby the input tax refers to the tax paid by VAT registered person on purchase of goods or services. The output tax, on the other hand, refers to the tax charged on the sale. The difference between the output tax and the input tax is what is VAT tax payable. So, VAT rates. VAT rates. Currently, we have three VAT rates. That is the 16% standard rate, the zero rated, and the exempt supplies. For the 16% VAT, these are all the taxable goods and services except the ones in the first schedule and the second schedule. For zero rated, they are contained in the second schedule. They are contained in the second schedule of the VAT Act. And for the exempt, they are contained in the first schedule. So what's the difference between a zero rate and an exempt? For zero rate, it is taxable at 0%. And thus, it means that the input tax is deductible. Whereas on the exempt, it means that it's not taxable supplies. And thus, input tax is not deductible. So I'll move on to the next aspect on when is VAT filed and paid. VAT is due on or before the 20th day of the following month. So for example, currently we are in April. For all the transactions made on April, the VAT obligation is supposed to be filed on the 20th, on or before 20th of May of the following month. And with that being said, there are penalties for late filing and late paying. So there's a difference between penalty for late filing and penalty for late payment. So penalty on late filing is 5% of the tax due, or 10,000, whichever is higher. So if the 5% of your tax due is 15,000, it means this is what you will pay. But if it's below 10,000, it means you'll have to pay a penalty of 10,000 because that amount is the one which is high. For late payment, it is 5% of the tax due and a late payment interest rate of 1% of the unpaid tax until the tax is paid in full. So there's that compounding effect of 1% per month in case you don't pay, and it accrues for the next couple of months. So I'll move on to an aspect of VAT called withholding VAT. Withholding VAT is a portion of VAT that is withheld by the buyer, normally a withholding agent, and it is paid directly to the KRA. So withholding VAT is 2% of the amount before VAT. That amount exclusive. So VAT is withheld by tax agents who are appointed by the commissioner, and it is remitted on or before 20th of the following month. So penalty for, now that I've said and above, and you've not registered for VAT. So there's a penalty for failing to register for VAT when you are eligible to. And the first penalty is cash shillings 100,000 for every month you've not registered. And then there's an aspect of backdatation to when you became eligible. So KRA will do an audit, met that threshold, and they'll do a backdated so that they can arrive at the tax payable. And on top of that, there's that cash 100,000 for every month you did not register. There's also a 5% on the tax due and 1% interest until the VAT is paid in full. So also a kind reminder to all the businesses about the tax amnesty. So currently, there's an ongoing tax amnesty for the tax waivers until December 2023. That is the penalties and the interest, provided you pay the principal amount. And the tax amnesty runs until June 30th. So if you, suppose you have penalties and interests which have accrued over time, this is a great opportunity for you to only pay the principal amount, and KRA will waive the penalties and the tax and the fines. So I'll be able to share the slides with you. You can also WhatsApp us through, this is our contact. You can also WhatsApp us through 0736 105 920. That's our helpline. So for the slides, we'll able to share with you. Maybe you can comment below with your WhatsApp number or your business email so that I can be able to share the slides of VAT Demystified so that you can maybe get to know more about. You can also reach us out through calls and get to know more about what we do and how we can help your business. It is also important to note that Peak Insights, we help businesses with tax advisory, accounting, and we also have our own accounting software, PickBooks, which comes in handy to businesses whereby you can track your expenses. You can also get your financial insights and all that. All this, you can give us a call with the number is available on the screen, 0736 105 920 for more information. Thank you so much for creating time and getting to learn about VAT. In case you have any question, feel free to let me know currently. Maybe I'll open the floor for questions and comments. Thank you. So I'll hand over to my colleague, Lewis Githaiga, to pick it up from there. Thank you.
Asante sana Maxwell for taking us through VAT, and we are delighted that you've been able to join the live stream. We could not have done this without you, and we will want you to subscribe to our channel. We'll be doing more live streams to be able to enlighten you, get to know about tax. So as Maxwell has mentioned, a tax advisory consulting firm. We help in advisory, strategic consulting, helping your business comply, everything VAT. We're able to help you comply, having your records put in order to ensure that you're able to know how healthy is your business in terms of tax. When you come to file, you need proper record keeping to help you in compliance. You also note that from end of late last year, KRA had set strict measures to ensure that everything must be auto-populated and through the system. So at Peak Insights, we help you comply, giving you the right advice to ensure that your business is healthy. And we are honored to have you. So we'll be having another training. We'll be having weekly trainings to help you as a business person comply. And also we share videos that give you information to ensure that you have information, because information is power. And we help small and medium enterprises being able to scale. If you are starting a business, this is the right channel for you to help you get the right insights to scale your business. Subscribe to our channel. You viewers, we are very delighted. You can also follow us on our socials, as you can see on the screen, Pick Insights KE. Also WhatsApp us for more inquiries. We also have our own accounting software called PickBooks that helps you comply. Maybe I can be able to share our plans for the accounting software that will enable your business stay compliant. And for proper record keeping, we have our own software. We'll be able to share more details on that. And we thank you for joining the live stream. We hope you enjoyed. If you have any comments, you can reach out till the next live stream. Asanteni sana.